Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is yours truly back with another video. Today, we are playing Wink, as you see, and I'm a lowly bronze pleb because the rank reset did happen, so I went all the way down to bronze 1, but somehow I'm playing with diamonds and plats, and it's just Predecessor matchmaking at its finest. I was actually wondering why it was taking me like 10 plus minutes to get into the game, and it's because it's the old internal MMR being so high that it's just not even close to my actual display rank. So I'm living up to my name. Very sure right here. But anyways, let's go jump straight into today's video. We are playing Countess Jungle, and normally like my video kind of schedule is like I'm not really gonna be doing daily videos. The reason why I've been kind of doing a video every day for a while, it's probably due to the whole like what you call, we have a content creator event and just kind of the timing thing that was just kind of awkward to just take a pause and then get back into it. But I think next week-ish, I'm gonna kind of slowly get back to my normal schedule where I'm gonna do like 3-4 videos, right? And that reason why I'm actually trying to put out more videos right now is because I saw a lot of people struggling with jungling, or just in general like the map with like how the new like shaper buffs and stuff. It's just people don't know how to play around that and like the pathing and all that. So I kind of figure it's better to do some jungle videos now rather than later. Kind of give you guys a little bit like tips and tricks, my kind of advice on trying to how to deal with all of that. So it's kind of like why we're doing jungle. But I also think Countess jungle is like super underrated. Like I've been testing around Countess jungle a couple of games in Wink, and she is actually like pretty dang good. I think people are kind of sleeping on her. And I think part of the reason is because you have to go kind of specific build on her to make the most use out of her. I don't think I'm going to be able to gank that anytime soon, so I'm going to just do my clear, because I started blue because I want to see if I can gank the Shimmy right side, because I know Sevard's going to struggle a bit. Shimmy's probably going to be pushed up most of the time, so I'm trying to like pass towards her so I can kind of gank her, trying to get my Sevard a little bit of a lead so I can get going. But the arguments I'm running are these. I think it's 100% necessary to go farmer on her, because otherwise your clears are actually kind of mediocre, like the 7% or 6% or whatever. Makes a huge difference actually, so don't sleep on this argument on junglers like Countess. They typically have slower clears early on. And then we're gonna also go Spear of Amir. That's also gonna really help our clear. So once we get Spear of Amir online, our clears become like pretty dang disgusting actually. So let's see if we can kind of like walk up, help the Sev. Okay, I think we're gonna get a blink out of this. Oh no. Okay, we're not gonna get the blink all the way, but that should set my Sevard in a decent spot. I don't have smite, but I'm kind of fighting it a little bit. I'm kind of hoping the Sevard does come over, but yeah, because I think we can just fight him, no? Yeah, steal the blue, trying to bully that one, out his own jungle. Okay, misses. Wait, I didn't hit? Oh my god, I got pink up, I think, right there. Because I'm pretty sure I was in range from my R&B, but I think it was just shy off from actually getting hit. Because even here, the hit effect went off. Well, it may sound like I made the hit, but it didn't went through. It's either that or I think I saw he was 1 HP, and unfortunately he's just gonna live with that. So I tried to go for it. It didn't pay off towards the end. So not the best start, but we stole his blue. That's gonna put him quite behind. Because the big thing is like the Aqua Jungle got through. I think that pick is a bit overrated if you're not actually like super good with the pick. And Countess is actually a good counter to him too, because he tried to pull you in, but then you just get free ult to just immediately interrupt him. So I think Countess is just a good counter jungler matchup in this scenario as well. Okay, so it's about 4 minutes. That's kind of like where this like shaper buff kind of spawns in, and as Countess, oh, Deck is trying to do it on my way. So yeah, you definitely want to play one in your mid lane, because best way to do it is either your oh he just got off of it, so we gotta start from scratch. But it's not too bad still. Because I think Act 1's gonna go on my side anyway, so it's a less 50-50 scenario that happens if we just go on left instead. So this is actually gonna be a little awkward because I'm trying to run over to this river buff because I know Faye wants it. Yoinkies. But the thing with like the ceilings, I guess that's what it's called, is you kind of see me doing it. It's not actually too bad, and part of it's because I went the farmer augment and this like T2 item, which allows me to do more damage to these monsters. So it's actually not too hard to do the ceilings buffs, provided you're the right hero or going the right build to take it out. Because being able to get both of them at like the 5-minute mark is actually pretty massive for the team. And the thing, so the another thing about the Countess pick is you kind of want to go for the early ganks if you can. But the big thing about her is you're kind of like you pretty much just want to farm up. Just because the thing with Countess, you kind of want to go in, kill your opponent, and you can't do that if you're under level or you haven't been farming effectively well. That's why like the farmer augment and the spear Amir is really good, because it allows you to just start to clear out jungles extremely fast. I was actually really surprised because Countess jungle used to be one of those really awkward junglers, I feel like. Well, like she has a good kit for ganking, but her clear times are slow. But thanks to this farmer augment we are going, and Spear Amir, you can actually have pretty fast clear. So I'm already at my first item just off of 1 kill, and I probably could have made it on time to my first on my way. Yeah, I think we just go on him. Yeah, it's under level, as you see. I definitely overshot that. Let's just. Oh no, we're not lining up our CC well. There we go. I'm gonna go down because the Faye's gonna solo ult me. What I was trying to do right there was I was trying to kill the Act 1 because even though it was getting low, with this like heal augment blood well, you can actually heal so much. So what end up happening a lot of times is like I'll go for these aggressive ganks, so 1v1s, get the kill, and usually the kind of thing that's hard is you go for the kill to do the objective, but you're too low to do the objective. So you end up having the back, but then you lose the opportunity to do that objective with how long it takes to get back into lane. But with Bloodwell, you can kind of just sit in the Bloodwell and you get all of your HP mana back to where you can just go straight to the objective right away. Not only that, but it gets pretty crazy in teamfights as well, where you essentially like, what's the word? You can kind of just like fight around the Bloodwell because you gain so much of your health back. So it's actually like hard for people to burst you down along just seeing the pool and playing around that as well. So ADCS, I know we're Season 2, but we're double CS of the Act 1 already. And it's because we're just farming like crazy. We stole him on the blue buff. We're doing really good on our farming, which is like very vital on Countess jungle. Because now we can kind of start looking for ganks a little bit more. So I'm kind of looking to invade blue side, but if we can kill the Shimmy too, that would be great. Nice knockback. That's 1 dash. She has 1 more dash at least. Okay, just gonna dash. Reach over here. Oh, the E is not gonna land. Yeah, it's kind of forged because if we got the kill, then I can go invade blue side, but I have no mana to do so. So I'm gonna have to take a early reset for right here. We're gonna just go like after Spear Amir, we're gonna go Noxia. I kind of find Noxia to be the best damage item second on Countess. It's like one of the most popular items as well. And after that, Tainted Scepter, because it's kind of important to build HP on Countess jungle especially. And Tainted Scepter is just a good generic static item, anti-heal, all that good jazz. And yeah, they're kind of greeting for this river, so we can try and go as a kill. And it looks like the August took a the TP to get out. I kind of want to push this wave in because I want to get some of my health mana back, because you can kind of see, like, I just get almost all that back and I haven't even used like the whole pool right there. So it's just very nice as a way to kind of snowball harder. You go for the kill and then you just keep farming longer or just go for another objective. But speaking of which, we do have Feint Tools, but we also have another Wither buff right here. The ceiling that's a little bit stronger. We get it right before the Aqua can yoink it from us. And he's gonna get out. We still have another smite for this Feint Tools right here, Ultimate 10. So I mean again, like, I'm seeing 2, but I'm doing really good on this the farming side. 2 levels up on the jungler, and I have way more items than him at the moment. So I kind of want to back soon actually to get my get a little bit more items for this fight, but I see the fighting in the jungle, so let's actually go. Try to just kill him, just get out of the way. I'm gonna sit in this a little bit, trying to get my health mana back. So I can keep going. Heal out immediately. Oh wait, my team just totally left me. What the heck? They totally just ditched me. This is so illegal. Why are we not punishing this? Holy team. Okay. Alright, so they're gonna try and do it, but I think my team can contest on them. So I'm just really trying to get this as fast as I can. The blast cone there is not. Oh, Deca gave me. What's my dude lane doing? They're just laying up to die. Oh my goodness. My team just needs the game more. I'm gonna kill the Skylar first, just because she has a little bit more of a DPS. Phase right behind us, so kill her. Get all my health mana back. I'm taking no damage because I'm staying in 2 pools of blood. And now we can do Feint Tools. And again, this is nice because I took some damage, but I'm full HP mana because I was able to just sit in those pools of blood. And that sticks us on the ground for 2 minutes, by the way. So I can, if a net fight breaks out, I can play around that pool of blood as well. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The Aquan didn't have big smite yet because we just out farming him like crazy. And yeah, see what I mean? I'm gonna get all my health mana back for the most part, and so I can just keep on farming a bit longer. So 1-to-1 Feint Tools, it's not too shabby. I think the fact that we got 3 seedlings over him is pretty massive actually. You definitely don't want to sleep on those river buffs. And you can kind of see it's not too hard to do it. But we are playing like Countess on this build, and her kills are pretty good, so maybe it's just hero dependent. But again, you really don't want to just sleep on. Oh, nice! You got the solo kill. That's huge. Oh, I guess that could help with that. Not exactly solo, but close enough. So I'm gonna take a reset. We have enough for Noxia. That's gonna be a pretty big power spike in terms of raw damage. Looking at leaderboards, it seems like dual lane is sort of a bigger issue. I kind of want to see if I can camp that lane more, but I gotta make sure I'm still keeping up the tempo on my farm. And I may have to go right to help finish off the Fae, because I don't know if Deca can finish off. Oh, maybe she actually finished off by herself. I'm not gonna stick around because she's greedy so hard for the kill. Nice. Oh, Aquaman's here. Please. Yeah, I was kind of wondering when he. Yeah, thanks for pulling me in. I actually really like you pulling me in right there. And you see what here, we're playing around the pool of blood, so we're actually not taking much damage as we normally are. Ah, she blinked through my E, well played. So she's gonna live with 1 HP. But yeah, you saw like we kind of sheathed that fight a little bit by just saying the pool of blood. Really don't underestimate how strong that augment is. I think for jungle specifically, you want to go that augment. She died trying to go for the kill. That's sad. But you definitely want to go to augment for jungle. Because the other two, the one that do more damage to isolate targets, that kind of feels like more of a offlane pick. And another one is just too niche, like oh, reduce the cooldown on your Q, but just build more build to haste also, right? That's all you really need to do. And I might actually cover mid wave a little bit, just for my Deku, so my Deku comes back in the lane. I actually don't need back. I can kind of farm a bit longer, if anything. So, I'm gonna see if there's anything on the river. Bay is right there. Try to scale off a little bit. Three people left side. It's Faye might be still around, so just keep that in mind. But I think we can fight this. I'm trying to ult him. He dies. Nice. Now I'm trying to get in range. Unless Deco lands a stun. Yeah, we can. Nice. Well played. And again, gain some of the pool blood so I get max HP, live with my mana back so I can just keep on chugging along longer. And yeah, we can definitely attack the Shaper. Which they added a convoy, by the way. It's definitely ping that when you want to do it because not everyone knows about this buff, by the way. So just being able to spam it and people are like, oh, okay, let's just attack this big boy buff. My main complaint is like, since the Shaper is so big, it's actually so hard to see around it. Like whenever a big fight breaks out and like Primal Pit, for example, or Prime, I never have an issue seeing around it and then contesting people. But I feel like when I'm actively doing the buff, I just can't see periods. So if someone comes in for the steal, it's much harder to anticipate that because it's just right in my face, right? So just kind of like a quick feedback, my thoughts on the Shaper. I think if you range, it doesn't matter, but like, maybe melee, which most of the time you are at the jungler, you kind of want to see, you want clarity, is what I'm trying to get at, and that Shaper buff does not have much clarity at all to help out. So, she has mini prime. We can definitely play for the mid tower-ish. I kind of want to kill the Scout if anything. Oh wow, they just burned it by the way. I went behind. We might be able to... Okay. I got August done immediately. Okay, you wanna fight? Let's fight. Now I'm gonna play one to full blood so I can kinda keep on fighting if we are. And so like I get all my HP back, now I'm good to chase. Let's see. Nice pull. There we go. We get left tower, we get mid tower. So it's one of the two feinters. I actually didn't expect him to like do the feinters right away, so good on the enemy team. But we get all these towers. We get white tower potentially as well. We might get left inhibitor. It's only the Fade that can kind of clear this. But we got just too many minion waves and too many of us all the way on the buff. He blinks. We're not gonna chase that. I'm looking at the Fae. Back off a little bit. Wait for my cooldowns. Oh wow, she didn't pass the way I thought she was going to. Then the pool of blood so I can get my mana back. I'm gonna probably die right here, but I'm gonna try. So I kind of went 1 for 2 for the most part. Okay, I guess it's more like 3 for 2. But 11 inhibitors down. Sevark got full short pass. He gained the T2 right. And there's no big buffs up, so there's no play that the enemy team can really make for the most part. Because I think my team should be able to defend mid. And the Sevark is doing the still classic push on the right. And yeah, I think he's gonna reset just because, just play on the safe side. So good on him. I know I said to go Tainted Scepter third, but instead of Tainted Scepter third, you can go Wraith Leggings third. If you're like ahead, like I am right now getting the kills. So it's kind of like I go Wraith Leggings to win more essentially. But but pretty much Wraith Leggings will always get built as a 4th or 5th item. So that's kind of like your core build of those 4 items, and then you can kind of sort of flex from there. I like Corsica for the mana regen and penetration, but not necessarily this game. You can kind of go for more HP like Green Binder or like Worldbreaker to get a good stat stick if you really want it. Countess is going to be kind of squishy regardless, is the only thing. So you can only build so much HP while not sacrificing too much of your damage. It's kind of like what I'm getting at. I think... Yeah, he's really strong, but everyone's coming over, so I'm trying to tell him to back off a little. Oh, nice! Oh, nice assist! Holy! That was a really nice assist by the Zevlog. Let's go climb. About like 30 seconds until the jungle spawns back in, so I don't see why not we could just whip this old climb buff. But my team still wants the game. I mean, save up. Oh, okay, we're just going for kills. Respect. I don't want to kill him because I might get baited. Alright, now we can just go in because we got the nice stun assist by the team. So I lost a bunch of HP somehow, but luckily we can kind of get all that back up right here. Just like that. Oh, he's just tower diving. Respect. My team is unironically so tanky with the Mon Sevlog, and then we have so much CC, so... Yeah, we can kind of just run them down. That is wild, ladies and gents. Holy. So we might be able to actually end this game. Yeah, Sevlog was kind of farming like crazy like I was in this game, and that's gonna be a GGW for us. And you kind of just see just how potent like the Countess pick was. My team was starting to like get pretty cracked towards the end, but there was a part of the game where it was like 0-2. But since I was able to farm so well, which is like really surprising to hear on like a Countess who has typically been like a weaker like clearer when it comes to jungling, she can come out top pretty fast. Just going Spear of Amir and then Farmer, that's 7% plus 10%, 17% increased damage, and then you have the smite true damage on top of that. You're just clearing stuff extremely fast. So that's just a pretty good like all-in-one showcase. Kind of like this Countess jungle pick that I feel like people are definitely sleeping on, because I was looking at some of the stats from like the previous season, and then I was looking at the stats on this current season, which is not a lot of stats because people are still just getting into ranked. It's like the second day of rank. But Countess just really not being picked at all, and I think she's just a huge sleeper pick right now in the jungle. Don't get me wrong, like Boas, the Chimera, Agron could be a decent pick. Like he didn't really do as well, but I kind of cut him in the early game, and I think Countess is just actually a very good counter pick into the Agron. But I don't know. I think people are just sleeping on Countess. I think it's just because people have this mindset like I used to have, where Countess offlane was kind of like main best role, and it sort of still is, but right now there's a lot of like high competition offlane, like there's a whole Shimmy kind of meta that's starting to shape up a bit more. Crest is being, of course, ran a lot, so it's not that Countess can't do well into them. It's more like there's just always a lot of good competition in offlane, whereas jungle is kind of like hit or miss on like who are actually like good top picks at the moment. Like Fame is really good, but he always gets banned. Yori's really good, but she always gets banned. So I kind of feel like where Countess is at, it's in the perfect spot where she's never going to really get banned, but she's not like the highest priority pick. So if you guys are looking to kind of climb in jungle, or just play, or offlane even, I think Countess it's actually a very safe and consistent pick, because people will pick us often. Maybe people pick up more now that I'm doing a video on it. But she's definitely not a bannable material, but still pretty dang good, and you have to respect the pick a bit. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys got some tips and like advice on how to do the early jungle clears. I kind of feel like the jungle meta is going to shape up to be more of a kind of farming meta, where you have to like farm all your blue side, red side, but you also got to like take out the seedlings and stuff on the river. So you have to pick heroes that are going to clear that stuff pretty fast, and Countess can do it pretty dang well. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If not already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single peek by yours truly. Better than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.